sitting here with Rosa Van Diver again on our second follow-up interview. How you doing again today, Rosa?
Fine. How you doing?
That's awesome. I'm good. I want to start off by reviewing the homework that I gave you. The homework that I gave you was to tell your kids, both of your kids at least, to tell them no at least once a day for the next couple of days. So I want you to tell me the circumstances and what your children asked you, and how you told them absolutely not.
Okay. With my daughter, we went shopping to buy the kids' school clothes, and I told her I'd go with half with her. So we went shopping. We was picking out the uniforms. My grandkids have to wear plaids to school, so they have the solids, and the dresses have to be plaid. So we got all the plaid dresses and stuff, the plaid dress skirt, the tie to go with it, the Peter Pan shirts. But my daughter wanted to also buy the sweaters, and she wanted to get the cardigan sweater. But I wanted to get the cardigan sweaters. But the place we was at, the uniform shop, they were just too expensive, and I knew I could get them somewhere cheaper. And she was like, "No, Mom, let's go ahead and get everything now." And I was like, "No." And she was like, "Why not?" I said, "Because I can get them cheaper somewhere else." So she's like, "But we may not be able to find." I said, "Absolutely not." So that was the end of it. I said no, because I'm not finna pay for it. Not when I can get it cheaper somewhere else. So that was the bottom line. With my son, he went with me to the mall to pay some bills. We went to Bloomingdale's and Macy's. When we first went into Macy's, he always go into the men's department. He look at clothes. He'll bring back to me and show me all these clothes that's on clearance or something. He want me to use my credit card to buy. So I wouldn't get them. But while we was there, I bought myself something. I bought me some shoes. And he was like, "If you bought you some shoes, then why can't you buy me a shirt?" I said, "Because it's my credit card, not yours." We went to Bloomingdale's. At Bloomingdale's, I paid my card. And then they also had a pre-sale. Bloomingdale's always do a pre-sale that if you buy the stuff, you pick it out in advance. And if you wait till the sale start, you get an additional 15-20% off.
Okay.
So I found me another pair of shoes that matched something I already have. I did a pre-sale. So he was like furious. And he was like, "Mom," he's like, "Wait, if you get all this for yourself, why can't you get me a shirt?" I found a shirt. And then, and I was like, okay, because you had a credit card, you abused the credit card, they closed your account. My account is open because I pay my bills on time. I'm not getting you this shirt. So that was the bottom line. He went home angry at me, even when we got home, problems, ran over from him being mad at me at the mall to home. Mm-hmm. So that was my answer, no. Regardless, and to be honest with you, my heart wanted to say yes, because I really did like what he picked out, and the fact that he learned to be a bargain shopper is great too. But he has got to learn that things like that is not what he needs, it's what he wants. Mm-hmm. And he got to pay for his own wants. So the answer was no.
So how did that make you feel, telling both of your children no? Did it make you feel, did it give you some kind of control or entitlement, so you can control the fact that you don't have to do these things for them?
Right. It made me feel like I'm in control. I'm in control, and you're going to respect the authority that, I'm mom. I'm always going to be your mother. But because you live in my house and this is my money, I say yes and no to how I'm going to spend my money, because you didn't have me make my money, so therefore you should not have a say-so how I spend my money.
Okay. Do you think that it will become easier for you if you try to practice this exercise at least a couple of times a week? Because I remember you saying that your heart felt, your heart was a little heavy because you wanted to do them, but you still knew that you needed to tell them no.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I know that a lot of times that because I give in to them is also what caused me to have the money problem, because it wasn't part of my plan. But if I gave in to you, it took me out my frame of mind of staying in control of my finances. Then they get all out of whack. But me saying no and staying true to what's on the paper, then it works better.
Okay.
In the long run, it's going to help me. It's going to help the family because hard times hit. Somebody need to have a cushion to fall back on, and I won't have that nest, that cushion nest, if every time I have an extra dime, I give it away.
Okay. Exactly. Absolutely. So let's move on to the second part of the homework that I gave you was to do something for yourself. Absolutely and completely for yourself. No children, no grandchildren involved. So what did you choose to do?
When I went to the mall, I bought myself something that I really didn't need, but I wanted. I saw the 2 pair of shoes, the opportunity to get them on sale. I saw it, I took it, and I took it without hesitation, and I took it, I bought for me, and my son wanted something, the answer was no.
Right. I was just about to ask you, that was my next question, compared to comparing them both, especially since it happened at the same time. You told your child no, and you got to do something for yourself. So bringing those two situations together, how did that make you feel?
I felt like I'm reaching my goal where I'm able to say no and not feel bad about it.
And then I guess the reward would be what you did as far as getting things for you that you need or want. So that was the reward, right?
Right.
Okay. Okay. Well, I appreciate this interview, Miss Rosa, and what I really want you to do is take these exercises and at least try to do them, especially the one where you do something for yourself at least once a month. You know, even you might not be able to do it once a week, but try to do it once a month and keep practicing, continuing telling your children no, especially when you don't have to do it. Okay? All right. Thank you so much. Okay?
All right.